What's up guys, my name is Mark Martinez and today I'm going to be coming to you guys from a brand new channel called Pop Punk Present and Past. Pop Punk Present and Past originally started as a radio show hosted by yours truly. I'm going to be bringing you guys anything having to do with the kind of music that I love to listen to and that I love to tell you guys all about. Modern Baseball is a pop punk band from Philadelphia. Their sound is really a mix between pop punk, indie rock, and emo. Somewhere in between there, all thrown together, then you get Modern Baseball. So if you don't like baseball, don't worry, I don't either. The band has nothing to do with baseball. It was literally the name of a book in one of the members' houses when they decided to name the band. The band first jumped into the scene with their 2012 release of Sports. This was a full-length album completely recorded at Drexel University. And in 2014, they released You're Gonna Miss It All. This album did incredibly well and is the main reason I started listening to them. This album has a number of fantastic songs on it, and if you haven't listened to this album, go check it out right now before you even listen to Holy Ghost, because it'll really give you a vibe for the band itself. After the mainstream success of You're Gonna Miss It All, and I say mainstream very sparingly, so fast forward to today. It is 2016 and it's been 2 years since the release of You're Gonna Miss It All. Since then, members of Modern Baseball have gone through many ups and downs, including some really hard times experienced by lead vocalist and guitarist Brendan Lukens. And now the reason I'm telling you this is because that is exactly what Holy Ghost is. So without further ado, this is my review of Modern Baseball's Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost is pretty much a timeline kind of summary that expresses their feelings, their beliefs, their angers, their sadness, all the things they experienced in the past 2 years, all cooped up into one album. Brendan Lukens and Jake Ewald, the two main songwriters in the band, give each other a call and say, hey, do you want to split this album down the middle? You write half, I write the other half. And they're like, sure. Side A is completely written by lead guitarist and vocalist Jake Ewald. To contrast this, starting at the second half of the album, songs 6 to 11, completely written by Brendan Lukens. Of course, once they come together as a band, they fit all the parts together. Now, while this sounds kind of a crazy idea, it really comes together, and this album really shows the feelings of Modern Baseball as a whole, as opposed to just one singular writer, which makes me appreciate this album all that much more. Time for a track by track. The title track to this album is a 1 minute long intro track. It's an acoustic song that really is just picked acoustic guitar and some vocals with harmonies behind it, really attempting to emphasize what he is saying, the lyrics. Surprisingly enough, this intro flows very well into the first song, Wedding Singer. Wedding Singer was the third released single off of this album and is probably my favorite song off of the album. It is poppy, catchy, kind of makes you want to dance, honestly. It has this guitar riff that you have to listen to. The song feels perfect in length. They didn't hold it out too long and they didn't cut it too short. The song is just a gift to us, and they slapped a bow on top with how well the intro goes into it. It's a really good song. 2 thumbs up. This album continues on strong with the song Note to Self. This song shows incredible maturity within the band as a whole. It's just really tidy from all aspects, vocally, instrumentally, really fun to listen to. It also shows them keeping some of their old flavor with the lyric, there will be no more fucking around today. Along with this, Lukens shows some nice vocal ability, probably one of the best put together songs on the album. Jake Ewald continues his incredibly strong writing of the first half of the album with the song Mass. This song is the perfect short song. It really feels like it was taken from You're Gonna Miss It All, which really isn't a problem. The song features some really specific lyrics. This kind of thing where instead of hiding specifics behind metaphors, you literally say what is going on, and it's sort of a paradoxical kind of effect where it becomes relatable because of how literal you're saying it. And this song just proves to be very effective in general and really a must listen on the album. Jake Ewald continues on an absolute wreck of writing this first half of the album with the song Every Day. This song is fantastic. It was released as one of the first 2 singles on the album. They were kind of both released at the same time. Lukens shows off a completely different vocal style in this song in certain parts, going from this like emo mellow thing that you were more used to going to this high-pitched ooh, and you're just like, whoa, like super different from modern baseball, but sounds really good for them. Along with this, there's a part around 3/4 way through the song, kind of just like builds up, cuts, and then turns into this like dancey kind of vibe thing. It really shows a different side of them that I really enjoyed, and I honestly wish they touched on a little bit more throughout the album. Big ups to Ewald on this song. The next song on the album is entitled Hiding. And honestly, after listening to the first 4 songs written by Jake Ewald, was really expecting dude, he literally killed it. If he released this as an EP, I would pay like $6,000 for it. Not actually, pay like $5. But there's like this cool like part in the middle. Everything gets like distorted and stuff, and that's cool. Other than that, this song just left me wanting more, and it's pretty forgettable, to be fair. The next song on the album is entitled Coding These Tolucans, and this song is the first song written by the lead vocalist and guitarist Brendan Lukens. This song is really exactly what he describes his half of the album as. He describes it as less put together in the first half, thrashier, and just overall angrier. There's kind of this distortion added throughout, and it feels kind of clustered all over itself, but in the end it works, and I really dig this song. The next song on the album is entitled Breathing in Stereo, and I don't know, this song's kind of just alright if I had to describe it in one word. First half of the song really has me, like, feels good, like it's got me going, but then it just kind of just ends. There's no real part that pulls you in, and it's like, wow, like nothing special. And the 9th song on the album is entitled Apple Cider I Don't Mind. This song took me a few listens to actually get to like it. I was about to get ready to say some whatever about it, but listening to it just now, which is like my 3rd, 4th time listening to it, I dig it. I probably would have really enjoyed the song if it was a little bit longer, but no, it's an enjoyable song, and yeah, it has some replay value. The 10th and penultimate song on the album is entitled What If. In itself, it's not really a bad song at all, but it pretty much sounds like they took the 3 songs before it, smashed them together, and pulled out this one. Not saying that that's what they did. In the end, this song just sounds like I already heard it before, and probably won't be coming back to this one. The final song on the album, and another one of my personal favorites, is entitled Just Another Face. Written by Lukens, the lyric Just Another Face and that idea comes from his side project BTFL, specifically the song How Do I Tell a Girl I Want to Kiss Her. Back to the song. This song really summarizes the album and what modern baseball is as a whole. The verses of the song are more mellowed out, kind of chugging along, but then in comes in a pre-chorus that just smacks you right in the face and goes into a pretty memorable chorus as well. Very good listen, check it out. All in all, Modern Baseball were able to concoct an album that both shows progress and maturity as a band, but also stays true to their sound, the sound that they really made popular for themselves. All in all, I would call Holy Ghost a very successful release by Modern Baseball. While the entire cohesiveness out of the album lacked in some areas, I'm going to give it a pass on that criteria simply because the way it was written. It was literally written in 2 completely opposite parts. If you guys want to see a written review, you guys can go over to wolfpackradio.org right now and check out my written review. Along with that, let me know what you guys think of this album. Drop in the comments your favorite song on the album and your least favorite. I'm gonna give this album a 3.8 out of 5. Didn't quite get to the 4 level. I'll have another review up as soon as I can. Also let me know upcoming albums or past albums that I should review. Let me know down below in the comments. Drop this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay beautiful.